Search and rescue efforts are underway in Narok, where flash floods have left at least 9 people dead. A Kenya Red Cross team from Nairobi has been dispatched to the area to assist in the rescue efforts. Nairobi coordinator Michael Ayabe, who is in Narok, has told Capital Newsbeat that there's a lot of debris to sift through, and it may be a few hours before the true extent of the damage caused by the floods can be ascertained. The floodwaters have rendered the Narok to Bomet Road impassable after River Narok burst its banks following a heavy downpour last evening. Meanwhile, outgoing Tanzania High Commissioner to Kenya, Batilda Burian, says her country will work closely with Kenya in combating terrorism, among other criminal activities. Speaking when she met Deputy President William Ruto at his Karen office on Wednesday morning, the High Commissioner said radicalization among the youth was to blame for increased terrorist activities. Ruto, on his part, said Kenya has intensified efforts in the fight against terrorism, noting that the global challenge needed concerted efforts to contain it. The deputy president added that mechanisms should be put in place to expedite justice for prisoners in the two countries.
Tanzania today is our second most important destination for our exports. And Kenya, on the other side, has become almost the second source of foreign direct investment in Tanzania. That demonstrates that there is a mutual benefit, confidence also between the two countries, that our businessmen are finding Tanzania a destination for investment of their money, and that relationship is important for growing the ties in the relationship between our countries.
Orange Democratic Movement has suspended Kisumu County Assembly Leader Majority Samuel Ongao and his deputy John Olum for gross misconduct. Party Secretary General Ababu Namwamba says suspension of the duo takes immediate effect, adding that the matter has been deferred to the disciplinary committee for appropriate swift action. The Secretary General also cautioned ODM leaders in all counties against engaging in any form of misconduct and impunity that may risk Kenya's dream of realizing seamless devolution. The suspension of the two follows yesterday's drama at the County Assembly, which saw Deputy Speaker Pamela Joshi rush to the hospital after she was assaulted while trying to chair the afternoon sitting. Joshi had differed with a faction allied to the Assembly's majority leader, Samuel Ongao, who insisted that Acting Speaker Gabriel Ochieng should steer the sittings until a case concerning embattled Speaker Anna Dual is concluded. After the break, we'll take a look at the international news.
EGG Pay is a new service from Nairobi City County aimed at making life easier for residents. You can now pay your parking fees with EGG Pay conveniently with no hassle. No more hide and seek with parking attendants. No more tickets, no more bribes. To pay your parking fee with EGG Pay, first create your e-wallet if you haven't. Dial *217#. Enter your details as prompted and create your e-payment PIN. Top up your e-wallet via M-Pesa or Airtel Money using business number 147147 and your phone number as the account number. Finally, you can pay for your parking by dialing *217#. Select 2 for parking. Select either 1 for daily. Enter vehicle registration number. Select your closest area number. Select vehicle category. Confirm payment transaction. Confirm your EGG Pay PIN. Then await a text message for confirmation. The process will take you just 5 minutes, but will go a long way in making your life easier. For more information, go to epayments.nairobi.go.ke or call 0788 200 000. EGG Pay means your right to expect service. EGG Pay, malipo kwa urahisi.
Welcome back. And now taking a look at international news. Indonesia has defended its execution of 7 foreigners as a vital front on its war against drugs, as testimony emerged of how they went singing to their death. Australia withdrew its ambassador in protest of the midnight executions, but Indonesian President Joko Widodo said he was merely applying the rule of law against narcotics traffickers. The 7 convicts, 2 from Australia, 1 from Brazil, and 4 from Africa were shot by firing squad along with 1 Indonesian despite strident foreign appeals and pleas from family members. And now in the world of business, President Uhuru Kenyatta says Africa is the second fastest growing region in the world. Addressing world leaders in the Milken Global Conference via video link, he cited Kenya's example where substantial investments in infrastructure and energy are taking place. President Kenyatta further stated that Africa ought not to overlook the importance of economic and political stability where economic management is concerned. He also commended Tunisia and Ghana for outpouring of all BRICS and ease of doing business. The president regretted his absence at the Milken Global Conference, where his trip was cut short for lack of clearance from Yemen airspace.
Why should Africa matter to investors? The question is pressing when we remember the background. Inaccurate perceptions of the continent linger. We must remind ourselves that Africa is a place of diverse countries and peoples which repays considerable engagement.
And now we take a look at the financial markets. And now taking a look at the world of sports. 3 days to the bout dubbed the fight of the century, Manny Pacquiao says he will use his killer instinct to end Floyd Mayweather's unbeaten run on Saturday. Pacquiao, who arrived in Las Vegas on Tuesday, said he will be out to prove he is not the underdog, despite Mayweather heading to the showdown with a perfect record in 47 fights. Mayweather, who also made his grand entrance at the MGM Grand Arena, steered clear of verbal jabs to thank his supported team. And that's a wrap-up of the day's top stories. I've been your host, Angela Wamboi. For more on these and other stories, log on to www.capitalfm.co.ke.